self-prep talk yourself. That even makes sense. I'm back at you with my next RVT journal. Everything and anything that happens when it comes to training, weight loss, fitness goals, toning, muscle. I don't think this is high enough. I feel like it's alright. I'll lean forward. Does that work? I think that works. Anyway, back at you with everything RVT. Over halfway now, towards the end. And I think what's been really cool this past week has been my mindset shift. I really have started to look like long term in regards to, I'm going to be finishing the 16-week challenge very soon, and I will come out more defined, and I will come out more toned and lean, and that was the main goal. But at the same time, I've also got to remember, like, I'm setting up a lifestyle for myself. I'm setting up something that I can maintain long term, and that's something that myself and my trainer have been discussing in the past week, is talking about how we can approach all of this in a way that's really going to be maintainable once I finish the 16-week body transformation challenge. And for me, that is my main thing. Like, I want to be able to still continue chasing my goals, still continue to eat and train the way that I've been training in the 16-week body transformation challenge, and keep progressing, keep getting better, but in a way that I'm still having a balanced, healthy, fun lifestyle. And I think that's the biggest thing that we all want. We want to be able to be our fittest selves. We want to be able to be our best versions of ourselves, but we also don't want to kill ourselves over it. And at the end of the day, like, I was saying, to really kind of like really get nitty gritty with myself, or this or that, or 1 gram here or 1 gram there, and I realized, like, I started to get quite stressed. I was getting quite stressed out about it, which then again in turn isn't good for your journey. Like, it's going to, if anything, send you backwards. And so it was really good to be able to have my trainer sit down with me and say, look, Ellie, like, let's fix this mindset, let's look at this mindset, and let's come back to your intentions and your desires behind your goal, not just your goal in one sense. Like, why do you have that goal? And for me, I have that goal because I want to live a healthy, fit lifestyle. I want to be agile, I want to be fast, I want to be strong, I want to be all these different things, because my body is just so much happier that way, and I can feel my life has more energy, joy, peace, emotional stability, which is a big thing for being a mom and a wife, and doing everything that us as women do. You need that emotional stability, you need that capability, you need that capacity. And I really found that my capacity for life, my capacity for everyday tasks and things that you need to do, my capacity has just gone through the roof. And I honestly put that down to my fitness journey and everything that I've had to go through to get to where I am today. And so I guess at the end of the day, like, my goal at the end of this 16-week challenge is, yes, I do want to get that closer to that more defined six-pack, or, you know, those more defined arms and delts and blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, it's to be able to eat food, enjoy it, and relax. And one of the goals my trainer said is, look, we're going to get your calories up, we're going to increase them even more, to the point where you're training, you're eating a certain amount, and you're eating a large amount, right? So you can maintain this lifestyle once you've left. Like, so if you do want to lose, say, a kilo or 2, all you have to do is drop down 200 calories, but you're still eating far above a lot of other people. And for me, I was like, yes, that's an amazing way to look at it. And it's definitely something that what are you doing? It's definitely something that I guess has always been one of my goals. And I've said it in other diaries, like, I want to be able to just go out and have a splurge day and eat, you know, quite a bit, and not feel guilty, not feel that looming over you for the next 5 days. I know that feeling all too well. I've been there before. And so I think to be able to have that goal, and to be able to have someone who's very experienced in that area, someone who knows what they're talking about, someone who eats like that and trains like that, for me, I'm like, that is just exactly what I want. I want to be able to relax in my lifestyle while still living healthy, Anyway, so yeah, this week I think was just really been like a shift in my mindset for these last few weeks of the transformation challenge is really going to be, it'll be really interesting to see if the more relaxed I get now, the more results I will be getting, because I did this last week, I really did, after having that conversation, I really did relax a lot more, and I have watched my body change even more, probably the most in the space of 1 week than it has in the entire transformation so far. And it really does come down to your mindset, like where you are emotionally and whether you're stressed or whether you're relaxed in this journey. And it's so funny because my advice has always been like, have grace for yourself, have patience for yourself, don't set yourself unreal, like time-wise, don't like put pressure on yourself to like, oh, I'm gonna get a six-pack in 2 months, you know, because sometimes you'll find that if anything will set you backwards because you're stressed out about that time frame versus going, look, if it's going to take me 6 months, then it's going to take me 6 months, and then you'll find a lot of the time you get there a lot sooner because you have got grace for yourself, you've got patience, and you're taking it day by day. And sometimes you just have to remind yourself of all those little things, and I'm not perfect, I'm human, like I forget these things, even though I've been there and I've done that and blah blah blah, I do forget, and I'll be telling someone else a piece of advice and all of a sudden I'll be like, huh, wait a second, Ellie, I think you also need to take that advice. Self-prep talk yourself. That even makes sense. Prep talk yourself. Anyway, I hope that this little ramble of mine has provided you with some form of substance. Anyway, I love you all. Check out RBT's Instagram page if you are interested in their type of training, to know more about what I'm actually doing, and check out my Instagram page with all my progress photos. Till next week.